Hi guys, this is Ride with Roland, and in this video I'm gonna talk about 15 things you don't need while motor camping in Europe. Some items I'm gonna discuss in this video is maybe not only for in Europe, but it will save you a lot of weight. What? Hold on. Wait, you're gonna say, Roland, you are gonna talk about weight? For the most of you who saw my earlier videos, you will say, yeah, but Roland, you're way too overpacked. Exactly. That is why I made this video, also for myself, what I learned through the years to travel lighter. But I'm also traveling with a lot of stuff you don't need. Like, for instance, tripods, drones, camera gear, all kind of stuff which you probably don't carry with you when you're going on a motor camping. But yeah, I do for you to make all these great videos. And for most items, I will put a link. And if you buy it with that link, I get filthy rich. No. I don't, I wish. The first thing you don't need while motor camping in Europe is extra gasoline. In Europe, there are a lot of gas stations, especially, by the way, in the Netherlands. When you're riding in Belgium or France, on the freeway, it might look like there are not a lot of gas stations, but however, in every navigation app these days, you can just type in nearest gas station and you will see within 5 kilometers there is a gas station. So it's pretty useless to carry extra gasoline. It is Europe, it is not Africa. Golden rule, when you have 50 kilometers left on your tank, it's a good plan to start looking for a gas station. Funny thing is, you'll see them most of the time on GS riders, and I'm not gonna I'm not gonna mess with the GS riders. But yeah, you have the GSA, especially. You've got a very large tank, and then putting extra gas tanks on the motorcycle is a bit useless. But hey, it's fun when you're going to Africa or whatever country where they don't have gas stations. But in Europe, you will be fine. Next item. This is something you also don't need when motor camping in Europe. Food. I got here food. This is all instant food. It's rubbish. You don't need it. Why? Because in Europe we got so many supermarkets, and when you go motor camping and you put your tent, there is always some kind of supermarket, a grocery store within a few miles. I would suggest go buy your food there, then it's fresh, so you don't have to eat that dry garbage which you have to do with water. Much better, and it will save you a lot of weight. Point number 3. I think this is not only for traveling with a motorcycle, I think this is something we all have when we go on a holiday. Too much clothes. On a motorcycle, I found out I take a few t-shirts and a few boxer shorts, and not that much. But in the end, I'm basically wearing the same t-shirt. You can skip a lot. This is what I use. It's a washing stuff. So I carry 2 t-shirts, 3 boxer shorts, only 1 long pants, you know, like a jogging pants, which I will wear also in the night when it's cold. And this is gonna wash it all. I just take 1 plastic bag, put a little bit of stuff, put it with water, shake it around and let it dry in the sun, and voila. It's a motorcycle holiday. You're not gonna meet hot girls, you know that. Number 4, the next item you don't need when motor camping in Europe is bottles of water. Why? You can buy water everywhere on the gas stations. Most countries you can easily drink the water without dying. Check first. What I use is this camel bag. I will put a link in the description below. And I can fill it with 2 liters of water. I put it on my back while riding. I can sip. And when it's empty and I still need to go a lot of miles, I stop at the gas station, fill it, and voila. This is more than enough. Don't bring bottles of water. It's useless. Item number 5. And this one is not particularly for in Europe, but it can save you a lot of weight. Shower stuff. Just use a bar of soap instead of the bottles, because the bottles can also pop open and then it's all gonna be a drama in your pannier. And a brick of soap, I don't know what the name is. You know, like this. I will show you now. This one is small, you can carry it around and it's easy and it's not that heavy, or it doesn't take any space. What about your hair? Well, what about not washing your hair? Or use that stuff for your hair, it's also fine. Who cares? It's a motorcycle holiday. Again, you're not gonna meet hot girls there. No, you're not. Item number 6. This one also, not especially for Europe. It can save you a lot of space and weight. Now, while I was looking for the item, I could not find it. But what I mean, I will show you in the screen right now in 3, 2, 1. This one. I have one, I could not find it, I was searching for it, and I can do two things. I can make a video or I can search all day for the thing which I don't use. That one is kind of big and it takes a lot of space. Instead, you can use... Hold on, it's a bit stuck. Of course. You get out, you son of a bitch. Here it is. It's a eeny meeny stove, and I don't know how it works. You have to fold it like that. Anyway, I'm not gonna unfold it, but a mini stove like this, hook it to a gas can, and yeah, saves you a lot of space. And weight, by the way. It's not easy to put in the box, but whatever. Next item. Number 7. Again, this is not really specially for Europe, but yeah, it can save you a lot of weight. This is called a, I don't know what is that. This is called a percolator. Didn't wash it, see? It's to make coffee. It is a typical camping gear thing, but it's heavy as fuck. And so what I use, just those little stripes of coffee. You tear it open, put hot water in it, and you got actually decent coffee. So this one, you can put everywhere in between. This one is useless, so we throw it away. Cool. I cannot see the next item. All right, next item, which you don't need actually on motor camping. This one, again, not again. I got the title of the video wrong. It should be things you don't need on a motor camping, and some in Europe. Some people carry extra motor boots or an extra motor suit. I think that's kind of ridiculous because your motor boots are gonna get wet maybe, but hey, I made a video about riding in the rain. You'll see it in 3, 2, 1, where I show you some great tips how to stay dry when riding in the rain. Carrying an extra pair of motor boots is not one of them, so check that video how you can stay dry in the rain. But bringing an extra pair is a lot of weight and it is completely useless, so please don't do it, leave it at home. Unless you have, of course, a lot of space over and you're like, yeah, but I want dry boots every day or whatever. I just want my new boots for when you're going into a discotheque, whatever. An extra motor suit, same story. You don't need it, just one. And bring an extra rain suit. By the way, also in that video, I will show you where you can buy a good rain suit. It's a small package and you will stay completely dry. So yeah, it's a bit useless to carry 2 suits with you. Just stick to one and you're gonna smell that one in the end of the holiday. It's a good sign. Next thing you don't need, number 9, with the motor suit you got these layers. And when you're going into the summer, trust me, you don't need it. You don't need that zippable under layer what comes with your motor suit. Instead, what I use, I have this heated vest. I will show you also a link to that video because it's a damn good vest for just nothing almost. I will show you the link in here. I can use it under my motor jacket, and when it's really cold at night, I'm just gonna plug this in. I have a great warm night. I tried it in April in Holland and it was -0. And actually this was the key to keep me warm. And I just found that out on the last day. So 2 days in the cold, and the last day I was like, hey, I've got a heated vest. I know, I'm stupid. But I won't bring that under layers because it takes a lot of space and most of the time you don't need it because you can have something already which you can use for that. You can use in the night. A sweater is also fine. Leave it at home, save you a lot of space. Point number 10. Too many tools. Let me get this straight. It is good to bring some tools with you, but with most modern bikes, you cannot do anything. Yeah, well, you can change. Well, what can you change actually? So don't bring so many tools like you're gonna repair your GS on the side of the roads. By the way, in Europe there are many garages, so you can bring the bike probably to the nearest garage and it's not that pretty far. Doing some maintenance on your bike is nice, but I prefer to do it before I'm going on a motorcycle holiday. But like when you have a flat tire, those things you can do. But when your clutch breaks down, trust me, you're not gonna fix it. Well, with a modern bike. Tools weigh a lot and it's pretty useless if you don't use it. It's just dead weight on your bike. So look through that carefully and don't bring all kind of stuff which you probably, well, not gonna use. Just go in the garage. You're in Europe, you're fine. You're not in Africa. Tip number 11. A big flashlight. I see a lot of people bring a big flashlight. But you know, on your phone these days, well, almost every phone has some light in it. So voila, you already carry it with you. But this big steel flashlight, yeah, that's very nice, but completely useless. Leave it at home and just use the flashlight of your phone. It works fine. Tip number 12. Bringing cups and all that kind of stuff. Really, you don't need it. This takes a lot of space and weight, and really it's useless. So we throw that away. Instead, I use this kind of stuff. This is very small, and you do like this, pop, and you pop it open, and there you have a cup. It weighs nothing, it takes literally no space at all. It's actually so small that I had to find it before I gonna shoot this video. I was like, where is the thing? It's so small. But this is a much better solution. I will put a link in the description below so you can cost nothing. So it's much better. I also have this with bigger things like this. Also, it's plastic, it weighs nothing, and look. So I can put food in here, whatever, bring it for the next day, or save it for the next day, or when I'm cooking, I just need to put it aside. Voila, this is your friend. And when I fold it down, it's like this. This is nothing. Don't bring the steel cups and the whatever. It's useless. It takes a lot of space. Throw it away. Tip number 13. Not especially for Europe, but it can save you a lot of space while motor camping, is big towels. And here's the thing, I've got this special kind of towel, which is actually very small to fold it. I've got one, it's like 2 meters long by 1 meter, so it's a very big towel. And when I fold it down, it's only a package like this. Here's the thing, I could not find it. I don't know where it is. It must be somewhere in my house, but gone. I don't know. It's actually one of the things that irritates me when I go on a holiday. I cannot find my shit. Oh man, I hate it so much. By the way, I don't know if the image is good because there's a crack in my camera lens. Nice, I let it fall with my latest video. I hope it's okay. There's a lot of cracks in the lens, but looking at the screen, it looks pretty okay. But yeah, the big towel. Don't bring the big towel. It is a lot of space. Go for this very foldable towel. I will put a link in the description if I can find one. It dries also very good when you take a shower, better than a normal towel. It dries very fast also in the sun, much quicker than a normal towel, and it's like this package and you have a beach towel. So go for that one. And last tip, wow, it's not really a tip, but don't take an extra helmet with you. When there is something wrong with your helmet or your helmet cracks down, you're in Europe, you got so many bike stores. If that's really the problem, just go buy a new helmet. But I see sometimes people carrying an extra helmet. I don't know why, maybe for a partner they're waiting, or just maybe for a spare helmet, but don't bother to bring a second helmet. It is kinda useless. Again, you're in Europe, you're not in Zimbabwe or whatever. We have stores here, we have many stores. Actually, there is not anything you cannot buy here in Europe. If something breaks down, no worries. My last tip, number 15, is actually not a tip, because I could not go further than 14, but I leave that one up to you. What is a item you can easily miss, which I totally forgot, of course? Please let me know in the comments, because I would really like to hear from you. I was sitting for 30 minutes like staring at tip number 15. I couldn't come to a subject. So I was like, well, 100% sure that you, the viewer, can find an item which I totally forgot and where you have a much better solution. So if you will put that in the comments, that will be very, very cool. Well, that was it for now. I know I skipped a video last week because I'm so incredibly busy. This video is also completely non-scripted. Normally I write some kind of script, what I'm gonna say, where, and this was like, alright, no, I just wrote down 14 points and that's it. Probably the video suck a bit, but at least I have a video, because otherwise it's no video. I hope to see you all next week, and for now, stay safe.